morning, almost afternoon. It is a crazy day in Alabama. It feels like pure tornado weather. We're under a tornado watch, praying that it stays a watch and not a warning. The wind has been gusting up to 60 and 70 miles an hour. But you know, I mean, we've seen a lot worse than this, but I hate this eerie feeling that's in the air. Hello, I'm Suzanne Light, by the way, in case you're just happening up on this random video and I don't introduce myself. I just always consider y'all friends. Okay, doggies, big old pretty doggies, get out of the road. But I hate tornado weather. And we're entering the spring, and we've already had tornadoes in January and February. So people say, oh, I'd hate to live where you do with all those tornadoes, but we do have a warning with tornadoes. We just don't never know, and we have definitely had our share around here. So tornado is destructive, but lives are more important. But I'm just going to be in the car for just a minute because I'm going over for my physical therapy. Do I feel like going? Heck to the no. Heck to the no. This kind of crazy weather makes my dysautonomia head feel like I'm a drunk. I've never been a drunk. I've never been drunk a day in my life, but I kind of got a feeling this is the way it might feel. So and then I'm supposed to pick the boys up this afternoon, so I was really kind of hoping that John might come in and say, well, I know this weather's kind of rough on you, and I thought I'd go get them for you. But he took Rhett to practice Tuesday night, and he took Reed all the way to Birmingham Wednesday night for practice, so he may not be so obliging. So we shall see. But my physical therapy place is just right across the road. Sweet people. I wish I'd go in there and they'd say, why don't you just go on home because you don't look like you feel good. So Alex Murdaugh, guilty. Sentenced to life on both counts. You know, and it's hard to be happy over that, but I saw no sorrow even during the sentencing. He has had such evil overtake his life that, oh, did you hear that? The wind just shook the car. If I could turn this around, I'd show you the traffic lights are just flying. Y'all stay up there now. I hope you're wired. Oh, my car's just moving. But anyway, I've watched Alex Murdaugh for weeks, and so I'm kind of glad it's over. I'm glad that Maggie and Paul have gotten justice. And what a sad story. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But God said, I've come that you may have life and have it everlasting. And I've been studying this morning more. I'm loving my lessons. I hope you are. Like I said, I get lower views on those than I do anywhere else. But it's not, I do want big views on them, because I want people to hear the word and to hear, let's see, I was trying to see if it said we're under a tornado warning or watch. Listen, if we're under a tornado warning, I'm going to ask them if I can go home. That's just all there is to it. I don't want to be up here in this building in a tornado warning. So we shall see. I'm going in, and I'll be back in just a minute to talk to you some more. Okay. If I look a little frazzled, it's because I am. So I go into physical therapy, and right as I do, we're under a tornado watch and a severe thunderstorm warning, and the lights started blinking. And he said, hey, Miss Suzanne, I didn't know if you'd come or not. And I said, well, you know, I never want to mess y'all up. And I said, but it's looking rough. And he said, it is. And he said, we're trying to finish these up. And he said, we're not sure the power is going to stay on. So I said, hey, it will not hurt my feelings at all if I come back Monday or Tuesday. I think that's what they scheduled me for, Tuesday. He said, it won't hurt my feelings. And I said, it won't mess you up. And he said, no, it won't. And I said, I'm out of here. So I had to go to the drugstore and get some stuff filled. And so I went down there, and I'm heading back home because I don't have to leave until 2 o'clock to go get my boys. So I'm going back home. This is the perfect day to sit and study the Bible. I may even do a teaching lesson. I don't have a stitch of makeup on. But you know what? Y'all are the sweetest things. Y'all are just the sweetest things, because you know, sometimes I get on here and I feel like I look just like a hag, and one of you will say, you look so pretty even without makeup, and I'm like, you know what, God is so good to give me friends like y'all. He really is, because you don't say that unless you mean it, and it may not be how everybody feels, but it's how you feel, you know. And I just thank God for y'all. It's just me and who I am. And you know, if 500 want to watch, 1,000 want to watch, you know, whatever it is, 200 wants to watch a teaching lesson, well, that's 200 people. That's a congregation at a church that I've been able to spread the gospel to. And a lot of you say to me, you make it so simplified that I can understand. Well, I'm a simple person, and like I said, I don't have a degree in the Bible. I'm going through those commentaries and I'm pulling meat that speaks to me on those scriptures. And I love it when another scripture refers to another scripture, how it relates in the Bible. And I just thank God for this outlet. And I thank God that I am so much better, and that I'm able to drive, and that I have a lot of soreness in my foot, but it's not really pain. But by the end of the evening, I'm struggling a little bit. But you know, if I'd had this done on my right leg, I wouldn't be driving. I'd still be very stranded. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I'm 7 weeks, it will be 8 weeks Monday out. I just praise God for that. So Lord, just keep the tornadoes away today from our homes, our businesses, our churches, most importantly from our families. Limit the destruction, Father. Keep us safe, keep our homes safe. In the mighty name of Jesus, we ask and pray. I don't like tornado weather. I don't like it at all. Well, there's a rotten tree that's come down in the road. We got one right across from our driveway, and I've been telling John, the wind, we've actually, you remember when we had the big hit with the lightning back during the spring or summer? That tree has died. That's what ended up happening. But we got another one right there on that side of the road that could go at any time. But we've got a big one here that he's got to get cut down because it is dead. And it could, it'd be far reaching to reach the house, but it could. But I'm fixing to go inside. I'll be back with y'all a little bit later on, maybe with the boys, or going, you hear that rain? Got home just in time. You know what? I'm thankful for my garage. Every time I pull in this garage out of the weather, I thank God for it. Got to thank Him for everything in our lives. I'm grateful. I want to be grateful. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Power just went out. They're saying we're right in the path of a severe storm. Lord, be with us. Be with us. No power. I'll turn the weather on here on my phone in just a minute and hear what they're saying. Welcome to Alabama, where you can almost get blown away, and an hour later the sun is shining. This has been the craziest weather today. This has been a little schizophrenic. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the sun shining. Isn't that crazy? It is 75 degrees. Michael's mom and dad had some damage at the lake. You know, you get more wind off those lakes. I think the pier popped and kind of went up on some rocks. maybe it won't be too bad. Their portable refrigerator inside, I don't know how the wind got behind that little thing, turned it over. But now the sun is shining. And I know it got bad at Rhett's, their school, and Rhett has storm anxiety, so I was praying for my little brown-eyed boy. But anyway, I was supposed to be going and getting them this afternoon, and was kind of hoping that John might. And he's come in and he's kind of done everything he's going to do today, and he said, well, I could go help because the boys have got to be in 3 different places, and that's just with Michael before Ashley gets home. So I had already told Michael that I would hang around, and Reed's got like a lock-in with youth at church, and I just pray that the power of God touches him at that event this weekend. And I just pray, Father, that you touch him and that he gets a mighty, mighty touch from you. Woo, yes. Touch him while he's at that retreat this weekend. And then Riggs was supposed to be somewhere practicing ball, and then Rhett was supposed to be somewhere else. So I told Michael, I said, I will hang back and take whichever one needs to go where first. Oh man, that was a phone call from Estee Lauder. Yeah, I'd love to go pick out some new makeup, but this is just not the time, because I was thinking, I gotta have some new jeans, guys. I haven't worn jeans since I've had surgery. I wear black leggings all the time. I have dressy ones, some that are nicer, and I have 2 pair of really nice black pull-on pants. But all you can wear with the boot is leggings and like, you know, the slimmer cut black pants. So, but I know as soon as I get out of this boot, I gotta have some pants, because my blue jeans are gonna be way too big for me. That sounds odd. I don't feel that much different, but thank y'all for noticing, you know, that I've lost. And so when I went back to choir practice Wednesday night, I'm not sure if I told y'all that, and I just walked up to the stage. But when you get to the stage, the choir just keeps going up and keeps going up. I'm not getting in that choir right now. So they just, whoa, that wind is still blowing like crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear that or feel that. I know you can't feel it or see it, I mean. But they just set me a chair down close to the organ, and I practiced with them. And so then they will sing next Wednesday night, but I'm not going to sing in the choir yet because I'm not going up all those levels. And but we have, you remember the adult competition that we did last year? We're doing that again. And so Sarah said she would let me stand on the floor for that. And then if we win, we'll get to go to Gatlinburg again. I think it was April we went last year. That was so much fun. And so we'll do that again. And then, guess what? Irene, you're going to love this. I think it's the 12th. I think I've got to look. But anyway, Sunday night coming up, we're going to be singing with the Massies. They're going to be at a church outside of Birmingham, and it's called like a Welcome Home Revival. And we're going to be singing. I'm so excited to get to see Jamie and Victor. I've missed them so bad. Gosh, I miss them. And so they're excited about us being there. And there again, I'll still have the boot on there. And I told Sarah, I said, you couldn't hog tie me and keep me away from that. But I will be, she said she will fix it so that I can be standing on the floor for that as well. Yeah, no elevations for me for a while. And I've told John with this wind today, my head has been buzzing. This wind, this pressure has been crazy. But hey, look, the sun is shining. I'm driving. I'm basically pain-free. Did I even tell y'all that I didn't have to do the physical therapy? Because the lights were going on and off. Did I tell y'all that? I can't even remember. John, I think I started with this. I think I never finished, but John graciously said he would go get the boys and help Michael. So I am getting a drink from our little Diva Nutrition place here that puts the collagen and all of that in there. Those $10 drinks that are wonderful. I'm getting a drink, and I am going to spend some time with my mama. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I got my drink. This is a fundraiser. It's called the Yellow Jacket. It's from the high school that I graduated from, or it's a fundraiser. The school that I graduated from, and the school that Ashley graduated from, and Maddie, and Carter. Oh, that's good. She said it's pineapple and orange. I mean, because it's low fat, it's, you know, obviously fat free, and then they put collagen and other stuff in it. I've got to start taking some collagen. Do any of y'all take collagen? Let me know, because I really don't know what to take, how to take. But it's going to be important that I start internally taking some collagen, because losing the weight stuff is starting to gobble. And oh, this is the worst. But it is what it is. I want to keep losing some weight. I want to keep, you know, keep my weight down and keep at it, because I feel so much better. And y'all, I have not gone back on my Celebrex. 2 things since I've lost. Oh, and have I told y'all that I've now lost 40 pounds? I'd lost 30 before the surgery. And during the surgery, even though we were having a lot of food and stuff brought in, my appetite was just kind of weird. And I guess just with the surgery and everything. And so, and then I've really craved like apples, like the good crunchy gala apples, and oranges. I just cut oranges up. I love to eat orange with salt on it, and grapes, and blueberries with yogurt and a little bit of cottage cheese. I've kind of craved cold things, so that's helped. And so I've now lost 40 pounds. Yay! And another thing, before all this, I went back and had another sleep study because I had gotten a newer CPAP machine, but I never got the new one set up. So, you know, when I was home, I was just using my old one and everything. Well, when John was gone the first few nights fishing, I thought, I'm not going to put that CPAP on. I've worn that CPAP machine for probably 8 years. And the mask that I've got on it, because I did not have my new mask as of yet, the mask has just gotten loose around my mouth. It's just kind of worn out, just aggravating. So I rested so good. And usually when I would snore, I would wake myself up snoring. Well, I never woke myself up snoring. Well, so when he came home, I said, John, I don't think I'm snoring anymore. And he's like, I bet you are too, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, a lot of this 40 pounds has been upper body weight. And I said, I'm gonna sleep tonight without the CPAP, and you just wake me up if I'm keeping you awake snoring. I said, I really don't think I'm snoring. Y'all, I'm not snoring. I've been, what in the world? Truck turning with a refrigerator in the back, and the car in front of it started backing up. I'm like, my Lord. I'm not snoring. I'm not snoring. He had told me that I had a mild case of CPAP when I went back this time. So, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm really excited. So, anyway, let's go see what Maw Maw Luv is doing. Look who I've got here with me today.
Hello,
You look pretty. That color's really good on you.
Huh?
That teal color's good on you.
I just pulled it on. I'm almost smothered today.
So we were talking about my boot coming off, and my boot is actually going to come off on her birthday, March the 22nd. And I told her we're going back to Cheesecake Factory and let them sing to her again, because they sang to her on her 90th birthday.
That was funny.
Yes, and so they said, "Happy birthday to you," and she went, "It's gonna be my last."
That was all.
So I told her, I said, we're going to go back and tell them it was not her last.
It just knew
That
he
she's
was.
still here 6 years later. And, but
And you know, Suzanne,
well, we got it on video, too. I don't know if I can get to all my old videos, but we'll try
you know,
to.
it's strange. A lot of people wouldn't want to stay here like this, like me. Just want. They can go off. I'm not afraid in here. Because if he's going to get, they're going to get you anyhow.
They might open up the door and you might scare them. They might run.
And another thing, I always lock doors when I'm in a house. I don't stay with the doors.
Oh, I keep my doors locked too.
In the summertime, we might sometimes, if we're in and out, might have the door.
I keep my doors locked too. If the boys are there, of course I don't.
But you take
if y'all hear that noise, screeching noise, it's because the wind is still blowing like crazy, and we've got to get Dana up here to secure her
that thing.
storm door.
Hey, she'll be over here. It'll hit. She'll look.
I'm gonna text him in a minute and tell him to run by and fix that.
Well, he's
for
a
you.
dog's butt. He just fusses when he gets. But he's taking him home. I'm gonna tell him if you don't take him, try to rig him yourself.
Found a couple books that
I
she's
don't think he's
sending
got enough gum
to his granddaughter. I said, you're sending those to his granddaughter. But yeah, 4 more weeks. Not even quite 4. This baby's coming off. So that's going to be nice. But it's just so nice to be able to walk around. I get tired. It's really tired at night.
When you're made to do something, when you have to do it, it's always such a pleasure to get rid of it.
Well, and it's not going to be 100% when I go out of it because it's going to be sore for a while. And,
you know, that's another thing I've been lucky on about things like that.
oh, Lord, yes.
Yep.
That falling and breaking something, they say, is the number one thing that it will put an elderly person down.
Is it what?
Falling and breaking something. That's one of the worst things that can happen to you at your age. Because it affects your whole body.
I don't bother. Do I? If you think I do anything?
No, you've just been
The
very...
only thing I do, I love to hear the television. It's not to try. I just love to hear what's going on in the world.
So you did watch the Murdaugh at the end, and he's found guilty.
I actually felt sorry for him, but he
you wouldn't
his
have.
Wife and
You wouldn't have felt sorry for him if
I'm not now, but
if
when I
you
first
had listened to the whole
you know,
trial.
I bet he was not over 70 something.
Oh, he's not even 70. He's probably in his 60s.
He was a nice looking man. And now he's got they put him in for good today.
Oh, 2 life sentences.
He went to.
He's got so many financial charges against him. They said he was going to jail for 700 years. They
said he was going for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he is. He's going for the rest of his life.
The first days he cried.
Well,
but
yeah.
Then other days he didn't cry anymore.
No. I've watched the whole thing since I've been recovering, so.
Don't you like to sit and I like to do that.
That door's driving me
crazy. See, that's what but I get laid on. No matter where I go, we just a while ago sat here and ate a plate of her food.
You did too?
No, it's over.
You said we, and I was like, oh my Lord.
We were doing it because I was holding it.
Have you retrieved?
All right, and then I put her this clean thing on her thing with her. Then she'll get on it, and then I get to smelling it. She's the sweetest girl.
That's her girlfriend. That's Mama's companion. Rubber tummy. That is rotten right there.
Jessica was on. Oh, at least Jessica. I don't know about the rest. She's been watching them.
Rotten girl.
Get in. I don't even like. Get in. Get your butt down. Get your butt down. I'm tired.
She said that was a rude awakening.
I'm gonna be a darn cat.
She said that was a rude awakening.
That my young gun. Eat my. And she wants to eat everything I have. Which one? Oh,
Jessica got her. Well, you need a clean one. Jessica got her some cinnamon bread. What did Jessica?
That some stuff tastes good.
And she's constantly having to find stuff that she'll eat because things just don't taste as good as they used to.
Well, I can't help it.
And so she got her some Nutella and some jam, strawberry jam, and you ate both pieces.
I do everything I can to help Jessica. Don't I, Jessica?
She does everything she can to help you,
You
Jessica.
just don't like nothing to eat.
That's why we do have a little eating.
Well, I mean,
Have you got a sore on your lip?
Well, just like me now, keep my bed and everything else. I clean my whole. Yeah. That's what I.
that white place,
No, it looks
red,
What?
a sore on your lip.
It may just be chat.
Yeah. You take I keep that. I fix it in the morning before I come in.
Make up your bed.
And so I think that's what I need to do. That's just what it is.
It is, but I had to get Jessica to wash your silverware because some of it was dirty.
What was wrong with it?
It was dirty.
It had hockey on it.
No, it didn't have hockey on it. It had food remains.
You know how many times you stood over me when I was washing all them? It took me about an hour.
She don't like you.
What?
Yeah, she don't like you doing stuff. She wanting her to do it.
What that?
She said you stood over her while she washed it. Was
You
you?
didn't like it, did you, when I was washing your dishes?
I don't remember.
Yesterday. No, not yesterday.
All right.
I tell you what, I'm not a monkey.
Hey, all right, Alec Murdoch, quit lying. I don't remember it. That's a good way of shutting
I'm
us
not
up.
a
wasn't it?
darn monkey and this and that and everything.
Oh, I know what she said. She washed them, and I said, don't put them in there. I said, they're not dry. They're still real wet. They'll dry in the drawer in 5 minutes. And I said, well, just leave them there. I'll dry them for you. This was yesterday.
She's sassy old woman, ain't she?
Well, I'm just telling the truth.
God. Jessica, I pray for long suffering over you all the time.
Oh, I'm not mean to Jessica.
for numerous reasons.
Anything
You're
Jessica,
not me.
hey, anything Jessica decides to do is all right with me. I figure she's got more sense than I have.
She
Or
does.
what I had run
You're
down the
not
river
mean.
several years
She's
ago.
not mean. No, you're not mean, Mama.
A little bit I am.
Well, you've been mischievous in your day, but you're not mean.
Sis, I can't do that. It makes me pee.
Jessica's in there making her drink water. She said you've been on that bottle of water for 2 days.
You want a cold one?
Give her a cold one.
I'm going to get you a cold one.
Gives a whole new. Hey, that gives a whole new meaning to a cold one. That gives a whole new meaning to a cold
Now
one.
listen, you need to drink this.
I drink it. I'm not 3.5 years old.
Well, I have to measure it. How much you
I bet she said herself, no, but
But you're 93 and
That's what she said.
She wants to make sure them kidneys are working.
Well, something's been working. The water's been flowing. Yeah.
She keeping up with how much water you drink, Mama.
I know.
When she gets there, I don't know where she's going. She must have been going to the doctor or something.
probably.
And she's over here drinking water off my leg.
What a woman. You know, I don't think I would call anybody that's coming by to fix my door an ugly name.
I don't care. You see how it aggravates this torn it
That thing has been going crazy. It won't stay shut.
I know it has, but y'all just ain't shutting it.
I'm telling
It won't
you,
stay.
it'll suck it right out. I'm telling you.
It goes
Well,
right
I'll
out.
unsuck it.
You come in here and come and fix her door, and she calls him a butthole as he walks in the
Well, I
door.
call him that all the time. He knows his name. It's a butthole.
Needless to say, there is never a dull moment around this woman. Never we never know what's going to come out of her mouth.
That's got a lot like pop.
They do this, folks. When they get old, you never know what's going to come out of their mouth.
I was doing that a long time ago.
Like I said, you never know what's coming out of their mouth.
I know more about than you did. I was hard-headed when I was born.
I've heard that.
And I was cute.
I've got Reese, Aubrey, and what's that other's name?
Eli.
Eli and Terry's fishing. Reese, she's wanting to drive.
You need to teach that baby drive.
That baby's got her own car. She just don't know it yet. And I said, well, that's cool. I'd like to have her right there.
You going to teach her how to drive? Take her down to Bevel.
My God, she drives everywhere now.
Oh, she already drives. Okay.
She hauled me out to go get Aubrey a while ago. She drove. We went to Majestic. Me and her went to Majestic Pies the other day.
Are they back from the trip?
Yeah. And so you ain't got to mention. And so we come back from got out after we parked at the curb and Reese went out there, cranked the truck. She got to get that radio set just right. Put it down the drive. I thought we was going over that hump. I said, Reese, I know, I messed up. Didn't I?
You can jump them humps because I have before.
She's in my Toyota truck. And then she drives me everywhere.
Well, I told Reed, if it's to start taking him to Bevel parking lot and letting him drive some. Because, you know, Reba taught me how to drive when I was 13.
Who let you?
Reba.
Do you know who Reba was?
Yeah, Reba was somebody's Reba.
Reba McIntyre.
Reba McIntyre taught me how to drive when I was 12.
I'm not going to miss you.
So they measured the boys. Lynn has been measuring all the boys at the shop ever since they've been born. Brady's measurements are down there. Reed has grown 3 inches in 11 months. And he grew 3 inches the prior year. He's 5'4", and he's about 4 inches taller than Brady was at that age.
Huh.
He's going to be over 6 foot.
Who is that now?
Reed.
You know who he is?
And Riggs had grown 3 inches.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to start feeding this puppy something because she's about to dry up and blow away.
She's about what?
About to dry up and blow away because she's getting so skinny.
Her says her ain't got no baby puppies. Her says
We ain't talking about her baby maker.
I didn't say that. I know
I'm
you
going to tell you
did.
something. I've been a little girl. I've been a little hussy. You hear me?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Strumpet.
That's true.
Okay.
Edit.
Me?
Edit.
Being a girl? Hey.
Edit.
That's been a talk with me and him ever since that was the funniest thing.
We was at the funeral home up there.
Oh, it said they actually only needed 45 minutes for the guilty verdict. Wow. They waited 3 hours.
Well, they said it was for a little less. Who is that guy?
He looked goofy. Well, he don't look goofy. I mean,
He's a juror.
you're a good boy, and I'm glad you called him.
I wouldn't take it, Dana.
She'd suck it up when she caught you looking the other way.
I wouldn't take it, Dana. I wouldn't take
They
it.
always loved her mom and said, you're a good boy. I know something. What about that?
Do you
baby?
think there might have been just a tiny ounce of conviction there?
Yeah. You know,
There's still hope
I'm
then.
going to tell you something. It's pretty blame bad when a feller's youngest son is turning 70 years old.
Well, don't expect no birthday present because she told me she wasn't getting me one.
Who's son?
Look how skinny this baby is.
I know her. That's won't you rubber belly.
I know
She's
she
starving to death, Dana.
But look, my hand, look how big my hand, and it won't even cover that belly.
Her says her's a good girl.
That's an ugly little girl you got right there.
Well, I know she ain't the prettiest one in the world, but neither was you when I brought you out of the hospital.
What?
Lord.
I'm telling you.